Welcome to The Explainer. You know that new hire walking through your door? They are absolutely full of potential, but they're also about to face their single most dangerous day on the job. So today, we're going to explore why that first impression is so critical for safety and how to get it right from the very start.
So let's just jump right in with a question every single leader should be asking themselves: what is the biggest threat a new team member really faces? It's probably not what you think. It's not a lack of skill, it's not a bad attitude, it's something way more immediate.
1/3. Yeah, that's the proportion of all workplace injuries that happen to employees within their very first year. Just let that sink in for a second. Our newest, and let's be honest, often most vulnerable team members are the ones getting hurt the most. That is an absolutely staggering statistic.
So this just begs the question, right? Why? Why is the risk so incredibly high for the newest members of your team? What is it about being new that creates this perfect storm for accidents?
Well, it really is a perfect storm. I mean, think about it. You've got someone in a totally new environment, they're not familiar with the equipment, and they're hesitant to ask questions because, they want to look competent. At the same time, they are so eager to impress, which unfortunately can lead to taking shortcuts. And to top it all off, there's often this mistaken belief that, common sense is going to be enough to keep them safe. It's not.
But here's the thing. The impact doesn't stop with the injury itself. The real cost of neglecting day one safety is the ripple effect. A single incident can create these waves that disrupt the entire company for months, maybe even years to come.
Okay, let's put a number on it. According to the National Safety Council, the average direct cost of a single workplace injury, one that needs medical attention, is a jaw-dropping $42,000. And believe it or not, that's just the beginning. That's just the tip of the iceberg.
Because the true cost, it's all hidden beneath the surface. We're talking lost productivity, the hit to team morale when a colleague gets hurt, and the damage to your company's reputation. It's in the higher turnover when people just don't feel safe, and of course the potential for some pretty hefty regulatory fines. These are the costs that really linger.
But here's the good news, okay? There is a powerful solution, and it's all about reframing how we think about safety. It's not just some box you have to check during onboarding, it's a strategic advantage that can turn a huge risk into a pretty substantial reward.
I mean, when you lay it out side by side like this, the difference is just stark. One path is filled with accidents, high costs, low morale. It's a mess. The other path leads to fewer incidents, lower costs, and a more loyal, productive team. It really becomes a simple strategic choice, doesn't it?
So how do we get there? What does an effective safety-first orientation actually look like? It's so much more than a handout and a signature. It's a detailed blueprint for a successful and safe start.
A truly rock-solid safety plan has to cover these 6 key areas. You need a clear overview of the hazards, the official rules, and what to do in an emergency. Then you get practical. You have to demonstrate the protective gear, clarify how to report concerns, and, this is crucial, provide hands-on training specific to their actual job. If you miss any one of these, you're leaving a really dangerous gap.
Okay, let's move to our final section and see how all this builds from just a one-time event into something much more powerful, a company-wide mindset. Because day one, that's just the beginning.
But here's the real challenge, isn't it? You can have the perfect checklist, but it's totally useless if nobody remembers it a week later. So how do you make safety training engaging and, more importantly, how do you make it actually stick?
Well, the solution is to make safety active, not passive. That means ditching the boring lectures and getting into hands-on practice. It means assigning a mentor to model the right behaviors. It means creating a space where asking questions is actually encouraged. And critically, it means not overwhelming them on day one. You gotta spread the training out and use regular, quick refreshers to keep that knowledge fresh.
But look, training alone isn't enough. A true safety culture, it starts at the top. When a new hire sees their own manager following every single safety rule to the letter, it sends a message that is way more powerful than any manual ever could. It proves that safety isn't just a policy, it's a core value.
This is how you really weave safety into the company's DNA. It can't be a topic you only talk about once a year. It needs to be part of the daily conversation, in your team huddles, in one-on-ones, and even in how you recognize and reward people. That is when it becomes real.
So when you invest in safety from day one, you're doing so much more than just preventing an accident. You're building a foundation of trust. You're creating a culture of care.
And you're building a stronger, safer, and more successful company for everyone. The only question left is your day one setting people up for success or setting them up to be a statistic?